What's going on, guys? George here, hope you're amazingly well. This video is the final full day of eating of bulking. So if you're still bulking for another 6 months or whatever, take note of the videos, this video and the previous video, because this is the last one I'm going to do whilst bulking, I'm afraid. And then it's all going to be cutting. So sit back, take notes, relax, and hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe as well. So today is my rest day, and I thought, why not doing something a little bit different? Instead of just showing you meal 1, 2, 3, 4 and the calories on it, I thought, why not take you through exactly how I prep my foods, how I cook my foods, what I season it with, all that kind of stuff, just to vary it a bit. I got a few comments saying they'd like to see that, so I'm going to kind of take you through what I do on a rest day as well, because it's important, like how I eat on a rest day compared to a training day, how I prep my foods, because no one really knows how I prep my foods, so something a little bit different. So for a lot of you who already know, I am 2 weeks left in my bulk. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow in my bulk. So my current macros I'm hitting is 4,000 calories, 450 to 500 grams of carbs, 200 to 220 grams of protein, and just over 100 to 110 grams of fat. This has been working for me lately. I've obviously just been experimenting. That's what you should always do. That's what I always tell people. Experiment with your protein intake, whether you have higher protein intake, lower protein intake, carbs. Change carbs up, have moderate, have high carbs. See how your body reacts to this kind of stuff. And you'll eventually be able to work out your kind of macros which work best for you. And it's obviously going to vary all the time, but just working off, just varying what you do, trying stuff, you'll be able to work it out. So the ingredients I've used 100 grams of porridge oats, I've used 1 banana which was 110 grams, I've used 2 whole eggs, I used 25 grams of peanut butter, I used 1 scoop of creatine which is 5 grams, and I used 25 grams of unflavoured impact whey from My Protein, and I also added a little bit of splodge of milk in there just to soften up the oats when it mixes, because obviously it's quite hard to mix. It comes out quite thick sometimes, too thick for me. But this is what it looks like. I shoved it all in there, and I'm going to blend this now. So the spray I use is the Fry Light 1 calorie sunflower oil spray, and what I do is I give it a little shake like that, and I literally go bang, 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 like that. And you can actually find these in Aldi if you look hard enough. In my Aldi, they are near the tills. I don't know why they're there, but they're just there. They might be the same place for you, I don't know, but you can actually find these in Aldi for quite cheap, in case you give a fuck. Rate that in the comment section. Rate that pancake out of 10. Give me a 10. Yeah, trust you give a 0, you fucking prick.
Pancake.
Rate that, guys, in the comment section. Give me a 10 now. Number 1 looks like this. I obviously got my pancakes and that. Started eating them because I was hungry already. And I take my morning supplements. So I take my multivitamin and iron. I take my cod liver oil, and also get through this water before 12 PM really, so midday. And that's pretty much it. I'll put the macros on the screen for you guys so you can follow my day and how I eat. And that's pretty much it for meal number 1. Nothing too crazy, same old shit. So lately I've been thinking about designing my own like diet plans, my own 6-week training programs, 12-week training programs to give to you guys. What do you think about that idea, like kind of online coaching where we can like Skype call and stuff like that? We can talk about diet, we can talk about training a bit more, all that kind of stuff, more in-depth stuff than what I do on YouTube, and I can kind of personalize it to your own goals and your own needs and what you like and what you don't like, training wise and diet wise, all that kind of stuff. Because I feel like there's so many people on there, on Instagram, all these famous YouTubers, all these kind of famous Instagram model fitness people, and they just chat load of shit. They chat and sell a load of shit, and I thought, why not be 100% truthful and kind of have more interaction with you guys? So let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Let me know. I'd really appreciate that. This is how I cook my salmon. What we're going to do is we're going to spray. We've got a bit of tin foil here. We're going to spray it. Bam, bam, Bam. We're gonna get our piece of salmon and we're just gonna lay it down there like that in the middle. And then what I'm gonna do is add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna give it a few little squirts again with the 1 calorie spray, just to prevent it from sticking. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it like that. Try and do this one hand is hard, and then fold it in like that. It's like a parcel basically. Flip over the sides like that, and then flip over the sides like that, and then you're good to go. One-handed skills, techers, mate. Then you shove that in the oven for 25 minutes. I normally put it on the top one because it cooks quicker because heat rises. 25 minutes. Good to go. So the roast potatoes I'm using is a seasoned coated roast potatoes, the Champion from Aldi, the frozen section. You get these. The macros are pretty clean on it. As you can see, per 1/6 of the packet is 3.7 grams of fat, 186 grams of carbs. So it's, I mean, calories. So it's quite a lot of good calories. Okay, so meal number 2 looks like this. We have 450 grams of roast potatoes and we have 150 grams of salmon. And a lot of you are going to hate me for doing this and you might think it's disgusting, but I don't give a fuck. Hate me, go on, hate me. Oh, look at that, gorgeous. Bit of ketchup won't hurt anyone. And I'll also put the macros on the screen for you now, but that is what meal number 2 looks like, and I'm going to eat this all lovely. So my day is like quite boring today. I mean, later on I've got to go and train my client at 5. So that's the only kind of thing I'm really doing today. I'm not really doing much else. I'm writing a essay. I started it today, so I'm getting quite through it. If anyone, it's about just writing some shit, nothing crazy. But yeah, my day really, I'm not really sure what to do. I'm trying to keep as kind of productive as I can on my rest days, but I don't know what to do. So there is a huge debate on whether you should decrease your calories on a rest day or keep your calories the same. A lot of people don't really know kind of what to do, but in my opinion, what's worked best for me and what I continue to do is I always keep my calories and my carbs up high on my rest day. Keep in mind, if I was having 2 rest days, it might be a little bit different. If I was having 2 rest days in a row, I might like decrease them a little bit, but I'm only having 1 rest day every 5 days, so I like to keep my calories high purely because this day is for me to recover. I can eat these foods so I can recover, and obviously what you eat the day before affects the workout on the next day. So if you eat like much less than what you usually do, it's going to affect the workout the next day. So what I like to do is I just eat normal, eat how I normally would on a workout day, but instead I'm just not working out. So that's how I do it. It varies from person to person. A lot of people can do it differently, but my tip, what I like to do is just keep the calories the same. You're trying to recover from the workouts you've just done, and you need to recover by eating well. You need to recover by getting your calories in. You're not going to recover well if you're eating 1, 2, 3 meals a day. It's not going to happen like that. So just a little bit of advice for you guys in case you give a fuck. So the seasoning I use for my literally turkey, mince, chicken, anything is the chicken stone meal seasoning I got from Aldi. It only cost me like 50p, and it's probably the best seasoning I think I've ever used from Aldi. For the meal number 3, we got 200 grams of turkey mince, and we have 250 grams of long grain rice. So a lot of people ask me why I choose turkey mince over beef mince and lamb mince, and someone actually said chicken mince. I've never heard of chicken mince in my life. I don't even know they do chicken mince. But the main reason I choose it is purely because I get bored of like I used to have beef mince, and I got really bored of it. I had it like every day for like what, 6 months, and you get bored of it eventually. So I thought I'd mix in turkey mince, and actually I do prefer turkey mince over beef mince quite recently. But until I get bored of turkey mince, I'll go back to beef mince. So it's just varying it and finding out what works best for you. if I'm honest, beef mince used to make me shit quite a lot. It used to make my shits go weird, so I changed to turkey mince and it ended up being alright. So, like I just say, vary with what you eat and what your body kind of, find out what works best for you. Like I always tell you, if you find that you're shitting straight afterwards eating turkey mince, don't have it. Have beef mince, kind of like that. Just experiment, see what you can, your body can like tolerate, if that makes any sense. So literally what I do with the boiling the bad rice, I literally boil it for 15 minutes. That's all it takes really. Just boil it 15 minutes, cut open the bag, and it's pretty much spot on. With the turkey mince, it normally takes about 8 minutes to cook. And what I do is obviously season it and just have it on a kind of lowish heat, lowish heat, so it cooks at a steady rate. And what I do is I cut it up to smaller pieces. It cooks quicker. Meal number 3 looks like this. I'm a very basic man when it comes to my food. I don't really do nothing fancy, nothing Gordon Ramsay kind of, Jamie Oliver kind of style food. Just very basic. And now what I'm going to do, a lot of people are going to hate it, but this is what I'm going to do. Who knew this was coming? I can't help it, but I love ketchup on all my food. Make the most of it whilst bulking. And I'm also going to take my vitamin C tablet, which I'm just going to pop through there, like that. Let it dissolve wherever it does. These get from Aldi, very cheap. They're like not even £1 for like 20 tablets. Moving on to meal number 4, we have 4 whole eggs. 4 whole large eggs, I should say. These ones from Aldi. And what we're going to make is a bit of scrambled egg. Alright, so I've mixed them all together. Now what I'm going to do is go add a little splodge of little milk, like that, like that. Give it another stir again, like that, and we should be all good. And also add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, but that's optional, I guess. And same as usual, 1 calorie spray. Just going to do a few sprays, and we're going to have the heat on quite low as we're cooking egg, and it burns quite quickly. And I also will be having 3 slices of brown superseded loaf bread. I got this from Aldi as well. Macros are pretty sweet on it per slice, 138 calories, not too bad I guess. I might have 4 actually, I don't know, see what the calories work out, but scrambled egg on the go, looking quite good. Make sure you, have it on a low heat, that's all I suggest. Alright guys, macros on the screen for meal number 4. Questions you might want to know. Reasons why I choose brown bread instead of white bread, purely because brown bread, I should say, has more fibre in it, and obviously fibre is quite important in the bodybuilding diet these days, so you need fibre in your diet, and the easy way of getting fibre into your diet is eating whole meal, whole grain, whole wheat, all that kind of stuff. If you're dieting, I'd recommend maybe not having 4 whole eggs. I might recommend having 3 whole eggs or 2 whole eggs, or maybe 5 or 4 egg whites, all that kind of stuff. But as I'm not dieting, I'm having 4 whole eggs for today, and I'm going to smash this. Now you should already know what I'm going to do. Bit of that, like that. A lot of people, actually, it's scrambled egg on toast, so is that a bad thing? A lot of people have ketchup on scrambled egg on toast, so I don't think that is all bad. Okay guys, so it's around 11 o'clock at night right now, and if I'm honest, I can't really bother to cook. It's one of those things where 11 o'clock at night, it's just not really what I want to do right now, and I'm quite tired. And I've got uni in the morning, and it's quite all stressful at the moment. So an easy way to get your calories in if you need calories is smoothies. I always recommend smoothies to anyone who wants to add as many calories as they can into their diet. So what I have here is I have like 300 grams, milliliters of milk, 100 grams of oats, 100 grams of banana, and I have 25 grams of protein. And I'm just literally going to blend this and drink it. And that's going to be it for today's macros really. Normally I'd have 5 probably solid meals, but if I can't get the calories in, I'll go to smoothies. So I'd rather that than do like a lot of people have mass mass shakers. These are 1,000-calorie shakes, and they're just full of sugar and shit. Make your own 1,000-calorie shakes. They're much better, more nutrition in it, and more healthier than you said. These sugar stuff that make actually rot your teeth. So just a little bit of advice. Okay, so final shaking it down. I'm gonna actually drink it out of this because I've got no cup. So it's actually really good. If you like banana, the taste of banana is actually really good. But like I always say, I can't eat bananas because I think they taste like shit. But actually blending it, the actual taste is actually much better than the actual eating it. So happy day. Okay guys, so that was my full day of eating. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got some good ideas from it, which you can put into your own diet. And also varying it as well I did. So I showed you how I cook my food, so hopefully you can try it for yourself. Let me know what you think. Give me some feedback in the comment section below. Like I said, it is possible to build muscle on a budget. It's very limited, whereas when you have more money you can spend more stuff on like fat-free stuff and all that kind of stuff. But whilst being on a budget, you can do it, and that's the whole point of my channel, just showing you guys how to do this gym lifestyle on a budget, just like I am as I'm a university student. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe and comment down below if you have, and I'll appreciate all the support. I'm George, and I'll see you guys later.